Hello everyone, today in this video we are going to talk about which S rank character should you choose in the version 2.0 of Zenless Zone Zero. So in the anniversary patch of the Zenless Zone Zero, we can get a free S rank agents of our choice. So in the S rank agents, we have 6 characters, 6x S rank characters. We have Grace, Rina, Coletta, Nekcoma, Soldier 11, and Lyken. So we can pick one S rank from this list of our choice. So I will be telling you which one should you prioritize for your account and which one is best for your account. So if you're missing out any of these S rank agents, this is the best time to get it. And yeah, so what are you waiting for? If you found my channel just on YouTube right now, like, subscribe, and let's dive in. So first of all, we are going to talk about Grace. So Grace is an S rank electric anomaly character. So he's an electric anomaly character. So let's talk about a few strengths of Grace. So most of Grace damage can be triggered even if she's not on the field. Her X special attack does not require a lot of energy. She's very easy to use on the field. She have a must for teams centered on shock. So anything that has a shock element, you can use Grace with them. So yeah, Grace is very good with anomaly teams like Lucy, Bernice. So any other agent that is scales on anomaly like Bernice, Lucy, they're great. You can even use Grace with premium teams like Harumasa or Rina. So if you have Harumasa or Rina, you can use it with them. So yeah, she's really good with them, especially with Harumasa. She's very good. And if you have E1 Rina, that's gonna be great. So yeah, definitely think Grace is good, but she's not a must-pull character to apply shock. You can even use Chingy to apply shock or trigger to apply shock. We just got a recent trigger. So I would say Grace is definitely not going to be a worth it for your account. So for instance, if you are thinking to pick up Grace, it's not going to be a good for your account, because I think Grace can be easily replaceable with Chingy, with trigger. So if you have those characters, I honestly think Grace is not a must-pull. It's not going to be a wise S rank agent for your account. So I definitely won't recommend Grace. Okay, so now we are going to talk about Rina. All right, we're going to talk about Rina. All right, so now when we talk about Rina is basically an electric support character in Zenless Zone Zero. She is a pen type character, and she is going to be a great character, a great support, especially for electric centric teams. So for Harumasa or for Silver Soldier Anbi, she's gonna be great. So the thing with Rina is that she is a great support character, and let's talk about few strengths of Rina. Number one, that she provides pen ratio, which buffs to herself and the entire team, increasing overload damage. Number two is that she can dodge from a long distance and making it easy to avoid enemy attacks. Her buffs are versatile, so she can be used in any team as a support. She excels in electric team since she can increase shock uptime and electric damage. So that is why Rina is going to be a very I highly recommend picking up Rina out of all this character, in my opinion, because the stuff that she provides to the electric team, especially if you have like a character like Harumasa or Silver Soldier Anbi, then you should definitely consider getting Rina. Now the thing with the Rina is that you can even use with anomaly teams like Miyabi or Yanagi. All right, and with the recent character like you can also use with the Miyabi, Yanagi, you can use. She is very good, and you can even use with Harumasa or Silver Soldier Anbi as well. So Rina, I definitely highly recommend getting her. But if you have a E0 Rina, it's best time to get E1 Rina, because the thing with that her mindscape. If you want to get her M1 mindscape, this is the best time. Her M1 mindscape is really good, and it's kind of like a must have M1. Her M1 is probably the best. It can increase the uptime of her electric damage and the uptime of her uptime of her shock. So M1 is definitely going to be a very important mindscape for her. So if you already have an M0 Rina, this is the best time to get Rina. I have a M0 Rina, and to be honest with you, I'm going to pick M1 Rina for my account, for my main account. So definitely I'm going to get M1 Rina, because I honestly think M1 Rina is highly worth it. So if you have a M0 Rina, this is the best time to get M1 Rina. What her M1 does, it furtherly increases Rina pen ratio buff. So it increases her pen ratio buff from her core skill and provides a huge damage for the entire party. So this is the reason why M1 is so amazing, and I highly recommend getting M1 over anything else. So if you were to ask me, should you get if you don't have Rina, suppose if you don't have Rina, and on the standard banner, if you already getting close to 300 300 pulls. So after in the standard banner in the game, when you reach 300, you can pick one S rank agent of your choice. So what I would recommend you to do is get close to 300. Once you hit 300, get Rina, and from this selector in 2.0 anniversary, you pick Rina again. So you will have M1, 2 copies of Rina, which will make her M1. If you didn't have Rina, if you didn't pick her, then I would not recommend you to get Rina, but I would still recommend you to get M0 Rina. But you can't really fully utilize her potential with M0 Rina. Is definitely not going to be really great because she can't fully utilize her pen ratio buff on the field most of the time. So it's going to be very shorter. So if you want to extend it, you need her M1. So like I said, if you're getting close to 300 mark on the standard banner, you have a chance to get a copy of Rina, and you have another chance to get a copy in the selector. So you can easily get M1 Rina over here. If you don't have Rina, I still think getting Rina is definitely worth it. Who knows, in the future you might lose 50-50, get Rina, or maybe in the standard banner while you are pulling, you might get Rina. So you never know, you will end up getting Rina in the future. So definitely Rina is going to be highly recommended. Now the next character that we're going to talk about is Ketta. Ketta, we're going to talk about Ketta. All right. Okay, let's talk about Ketta. Okay, so Ketta is a fire stun in Zenless Zone Zero. Let's talk about her few strengths. She can deal a lot of base damage against enemies. Her additional ability of a core skill can increase the party chain attack damage on stun enemies. She's very good against with the Evelyn team. So if you don't have lighter, you can definitely use Ketta with lighter. So she is very good. Ketta is only good with Evelyn as of now because Ketta can increase chain attack damage, and Evelyn has a chain attack mechanic in her kit, in her gameplay. So she's very good with Evelyn as of right now. So if you have Evelyn and don't have lighter, I still think now it really depends whether you're going for Jufufu, because Jufufu is also going to be an amazing stunner character. So you can basically skip Ketta and get Jufufu. So what I would recommend you to do is, if you are in the mind right now whether you want to get Rina or Ketta, because you have Evelyn, you have Harumasa, and whether you want to get M1 Rina or Ketta, definitely most likely going to be M1 Rina. But Ketta, the thing with Ketta is that I would not recommend you to get her right now, because since Jufufu is coming, so it really depends whether you have lighter or not. If you have lighter, you don't need Ketta. But we are going to get another S rank character of stunner, which is going with Jufufu, so you can definitely get that character. But if you're planning to get Yixuan, if you're planning to pull her in the first phase, then I would definitely say Ketta would be a good choice if you want to improve your Evelyn. Otherwise, I don't think she is going to be good. You can play her in any other teams than Evelyn because of the. So I definitely think Ketta is okay to get if you don't have lighter, and if you want to improve your Evelyn, then it's fine to get her. Now, Nekcoma. Let's talk about that. Nekcoma. All right. Now we're going to talk about Nekcoma. Okay. So Nekcoma is a physical attack character in Zenless Zone Zero. And let's talk about her few strengths. She deals AoE damage. Nekcoma deals AoE damage on her skills, making it easy for her to take out weaker enemies. She has a high mobility through her dodge skills. Her quick assist and using and dodge counter increase her damage output significantly. Nekcoma is an alright character, but I would not recommend pulling for her because she is definitely probably the worst S rank in the game right now, especially in the standard. So I would say just skip this character and yeah, move on. Now we're going to talk about Soldier 11. All right, we're going to talk about Soldier 11. Okay, let's talk about Soldier 11. So Soldier 11 is a fire attack character in the game. And yeah, let's talk about the few strengths of Soldier 11. Soldier 11 is a beginner-friendly DPS character. She deals a lot of damage against stunned enemies. Currently, she is very good. After Evelyn, she is the next fire character. Evelyn and Soldier 11 is the only both are the fire characters in the game right now. So she's a very valuable character, but it really depends whether you have Evelyn. If you have Evelyn, then Soldier 11 is an easy skip. You don't need to get this character. But if you are missing out on a fire DPS character, then you should definitely go for this character, Soldier 11. She is very good character. You just need to get used to her gameplay. She's a very good character, and she's definitely a great fire DPS character. But in my opinion, if you have Evelyn, then it's definitely not worth it to pick up. So if you have Evelyn, then definitely you can skip Soldier 11. But if you don't have Evelyn, then I would say wait you can pick her if you want. If you can pick this character, it's a good choice. Whether it really depends whether you have lacking on a fire DPS character. If you're lacking on a fire DPS character, you can definitely Soldier 11 would be a very good choice for your account. Right? Now let's talk about Lyken. All right. Now let's talk about Lyken. So Lyken is a ice stunner character in the game. Now let's talk about his strengths. Lyken can deal a huge amount of daze damage. He has the ability to increase the stun multiplier, which increases the damage to stunned enemies. He can decrease the enemy ice resistance, which is extremely useful for ice-centric team. So if you recently pulled for Hugo, then I think Lyken would be a very good character for Hugo. He can decreases ice resistance. Plus, if you use Hugo with lighter, you're getting double the ice resistance. So definitely, if you have Hugo, then Lyken would definitely be worth it. He is even good with Alan Joe as well. And Alan Joe, since Alan Joe is getting buffed, he's definitely going to be good. So I would say he would be my second best character to pick in the game right now. So if you have if you have Hugo, and since Alan Joe is getting buffed, definitely get Lyken. He's going to be 100% worth it. So Lyken is definitely worth it if you recently pulled Hugo, and if you have Alan Joe already, and if you don't have lighter, then definitely Lyken is going to be a very good character. So let's come down to the conclusion. Who should you pull for? I would say the first and foremost, the most optimal choice is going to be M1 Rina. If you have M0 Rina, go for M1 Rina, because the M1 will increase her pen ratio buffs, which will increase her entire party electric damage and overall buff. So if you have M0 Rina, and if you want to improve your Harumasa electric DPS like Harumasa, or you want to improve your Silver Soldier Anbi, even though you can use it with Trigger, but yeah, especially Rina is going to be a very good character for electric-centric teams, and you can even use her with Yanagi as well. So I highly recommend M1 Rina. The second best choice is going to be Lyken. Now, the most important thing about Lyken is that Lyken is very, very good character. He can decrease ice resistance, and he's very good with Hugo. So if you pull for Hugo, he's going to be very good. And he is not only just good for him, he's also good with Alan Joe, and Alan Joe is getting buffed in 2.0. So this is the best time to get Lyken. So if you are missing out on Lyken, you can definitely pick him. So yeah, definitely he would be the best choice. If you don't have M0 Rina, or if you don't have any Rina, and or you didn't pick Rina in the 300 after you reach 300 mark on the standard, then I would say get Lyken. But if you already have M0 Rina, definitely get M1 Rina. Now, if you really want to improve your electric-centric team, I highly recommend getting M1 Rina. You can definitely your electric team is going to be so good. But if you want to improve your Hugo and Alan Joe, then definitely get Lyken. 100% recommended. Other characters, I would say Soldier 11 if you're lacking on fire DPS. Ketta, I would not recommend it, but if you're missing out on lighter, then you can if you're missing out on lighter, and if you have Evelyn, you can get Ketta, but do keep that in mind that Jufufu is also coming. But if you're not planning to get Jufufu, and if you're just planning to get Yixuan, then get Ketta. Grace, I would not recommend it. Just stay away from Grace and stay away from Nekcoma. All right. So Rina and Lyken is definitely, these two characters are worth getting in this S rank. All right. So yeah, that's it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.